Now we're gonna make just to review what are the warnings that we got on the project before, and after we make the comparison without any warning, then we can move to make the redirection. I hope that you are enjoying this video. Remember that I don't want you to feel pressure. I always make the videos kind of like slowly, with the purpose that you don't feel like how can I say, the pressure of this word. Sadly, in this word there are many things that can that can make you feel like if you have to do the things just in a matter of 6 minutes, they say 4, they say 5, but they give you 6. And trust me, if I would have to choose one number, it would be 6, sadly. And it is because people are always prompt to make money, and even sometimes even above the healthiness of their employees. And I don't want you to suffer those kind of consequences. So what we're going to do is to just check the warnings. Let's go to the, first of all, open the SAMP. I think that I got it here. Yes, I got it here. It is open as an administrator in one of these two instances. You know what is an instance? Well, I was studying about hard drive, and if you are a follower of mine, you know what is an instance. An instance is like a space that is reserved on the database, but pre-reserved, because usually, for example, let's say on the hard drive, you have something saved, and it is saved on a space of the memory, right? On the disk space. But an instance is something that you are pre-saving. It's like something that is like on a second stage, and sometimes it's not completely fully saved, because it's just like an image or an spectrum that is saved, but not necessarily the data itself. So let's move on to the project. Now let's go to host simply DRE, and let's go to the login directly and make the test. This is going to be kind of fast because the error is not supposed to be very difficult to solve. So let's just put here one password really fast. And as you can see here, it says what is the error, but let's look for it on the server side, and you can see that on the server side, sorry, it doesn't have any error. Some developers, I'm going to be honest to you, some developers sometimes they just ignore this error here on the client side and they move on with the server side. And it is not for you to be worried about, being honest. I am not like that. I don't get worried very easily, because these kind of errors, when they happen just divided like this, I take it like an error more from the language itself rather than my code. But it's not good to ignore the error itself. So let's just go and copy here and go to this google.com, and let's copy and paste the error. Let's erase the line number and the position and just see how we could fix the error. Okay, I have an account in Stack Overflow, by the way, if you want to know about it. I should open it, by the way. Here, as you can see, here he says that he has the same error, and here he says that someone says that is not related to invalid JSON. The problem is that we should use a stringify, okay? Or, I mean, a stringify before the parse. Let me show you what does it mean. Let's go here. We have done that before, being honest. If you have been my follower in other videos, you are supposed to know, at least you're supposed to have an idea of this, okay? Let's go here. And let's go to the code. Here it says that sometimes in the PHP you must use JSON encode data correctly, which is something that sometimes also happens to me. I forget to use that encoding wrapper. It is called wrapper because it wraps the data. But being honest, it's not like something for you to be super worried about. Okay. Let's see what was the error? The error was, oh, white space on line 142. When it says line 142, actually it is talking about, it is not talking about the line, because it is taken as a, it is an install hook. This is coming from the login HTML. Let's see. On click, no. It is not on the code itself. As you can see, I think that is just a matter of taking, for example, this print R. I can take this print R, and if I refresh, you will see now. Let's test now. Okay, submit, and you will see that now it doesn't have an error. Yes, it doesn't have an error. Now what we have to do, sorry, because I got kind of you see, how can I say, let's say password here, no, encrypted PSP, encrypted PW, and now we put this equal sign and we place user password just like that. And let's see what I'm missing. Oh, this should be closed over here. And that's it. Now, what we need to do is just to compare this. We would say something like this. Look, if my object encryptation is equal to, let's say that it's just directly this, or we can get it from the object here, but let's just make it directly, okay, just to make the test. Okay, header, now location, and here we will say something like this, index.php. Let me see what I'm missing. No, it's the index. No, it's index HTML. Index HTML. But there is something, I think, that we have to use the this directory, indicating that we would like to go backward, one directory backward, and then to the index HTML. Let's test this. Submit. And let's see, I think I got an error, and it says that it's not a valid JSON. I think that it's just this echo. I don't need to make it. Let's send it again. Let's refresh. Let's see. There you go. So here it says that it's not a valid JSON. Let's see in the network side, and it says that I am having an error on the line 23. Let me see. User password. Oh, I am missing the semicolon. A basic error, but trust me, it's very important. Now it says that to execute JSON on response, unexpected JSON. Now is another error. Let's see what it is. Failed to execute JSON on response. Oh, that is online. Let's see. Well, what we could do is just to save, for example, the encrypted data in a variable just to test it. Okay, testing pass PSW. Let's go here. My object encryptation. The Holy Scripture says, "Many are the plans of the man, but the glory comes from Jehovah." Anyway, I don't care about glory. I'm just telling you the truth. Now, let's just. I'm just telling you the truth. I don't like to say that. Unexpected end of JSON on input. Oof. Oh my gosh. And now what is the problem? Well, we could just, for example, comment this. And you see, for example, the value here, just let's copy it and test it. As this is giving us so many problems, let's just test the encryptation itself really fast, because as I told you before, sometimes it's not a matter of the code itself, but a matter of someone that doesn't want you to progress, and people that are desperate, maybe doing things that are more important, and blah 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 blah. Okay, JSON on response. Okay. Unexpected failed to JSON response. Being honest, this is not natural. I mean, not. I'm not what, quote unquote. Oh, look what is the problem now. The problem is that the oh my gosh, don't tell me. Let me see. Quote unquote. But I didn't send quote unquote as a password. When I send it, I sent quote unquote. Right now I am not writing quote unquote. Oh, it's here, look. Okay, that was kind of interesting. Let's just place here the password from the client side, okay? The truth one, just like that. Let's refresh, and now it is supposed to not giving this error. I was putting quote unquote because I was kind of securing the password. Okay. Let's see, user. Now it doesn't have the quote unquote, but it has a unexpected login error. Let's see what it is. Expected an occasion input. Well, let's leave this here. I'm going to be honest to you. I told you, and I don't like to say also the word honest neither. But what I'm trying to say is simple. This object is giving us kind of some errors. So what I'm going to do is to try to study this, and also I will study maybe if there is an error here, but I don't think that there is an error here. The error is more in this side rather than this side. Okay, I will study what may be wrong on this side of the code, maybe some testings. If you want, I can even make the video for the testings for you to learn. So see you in the next video, which is going to be a video to test.